What's up, Andy Grammer here. You are about to watch me answer questions from the worldwide most requested live listeners. Thank you so much to Romeo and to his fans for listening. Let's do this Ask Anything chat. Okay. Nicole from Wilmington. What's the one thing you eat that you always tell yourself you shouldn't be eating? I mean, just sugar. Everything that has sugar in it. I'm a huge sweet tooth. I tried to switch like my fans would bring me way too much sugary things, cookies, brownies, cupcakes, all that stuff. I tried to switch to socks, which has been working, and people bring me socks instead, but sometimes they still bring brownies. What do I have on right now? Yeah, so sometimes they'll bring me like, if you can see those French Bulldog socks. Sick. Okay. Next question. How do you take care of your singing voice? What kind of warm-ups do you do? Jenny from, okay. It's a lot of kind of weird squeaking early in the morning. Like I just took a shower, but we're getting ready to write. And it's a lot of like, ooh. It's a little early, trying to get this stuff going. So it's just like a ton of that in the morning, and then before you go on as well, you kind of have to make sure that you keep your instrument working. Jenny from Alabama. Hi, Andy. Really huge fan here. My question is, what's one thing you love about touring? And also, what is your favorite city to perform in? In parentheses, I went to the show in St. Louis, and it was amazing. Okay. One thing I love about touring, to get serious with you for a second, is just when everybody sings together. That makes me really happy. It's like such a special thing when you have thousands of people all singing together. That makes me the happiest. And then as far as what city is my favorite, really it's wherever anybody comes ready to freak out and party. So that can change from city to city, but it's not like, oh man, I only want to perform in New York. Everywhere I go where people are ready to freak out makes me happy. Hi, Andy. Really huge fan here. No, that was the last one. Tyler from New Orleans. Love New Orleans. This is going to be the best question. How complete is the third album? Like 30% or something? And do you have a release date yet? I do not have a release date yet. How complete is it? I would say we're probably in the third quarter. I think of my writing as like quarters of a football game. I think I'm in like the third quarter, like nearing the end of the third quarter. I've written a lot of great music, and I'm really excited about it. No release date yet, definitely next year though. Miranda from Chicago, who is your dream collaboration for writing and touring? I would love to go on tour with One Republic, huge fan of those guys. I'd love to go on tour with Billy Joel, that would make me really happy. Who else is really good? I've been really digging Chance the Rapper lately. Is that enough? I feel like that's good. Kathy from Spanaway, your music is awesome, and I love your songs. You know what, Kathy? I love you too. Great non-question. That makes me happy. That was just like a warm fuzzy instead of a question, which I will take. And I'll put it right in there. Robin from Toronto. Me and my 3 girlfriends just saw you in Utica with Gavin. We drove 6 hours to see you. Hi. What's up? How are you? Ashley from Denver. What's the craziest show you've ever played and why? A lot of good different ways to answer that question. I mean, aside from like, I've gotten to, last year when Honey I'm Good was rocking, I got to go perform it at Soldier Field in Chicago with Taylor Swift, which was pretty dope. 60,000 people all singing the words of that was pretty mind-blowing. Let's go with that. That's pretty good, right? Andre from Long Island. How did you come up with the song Fresh Eyes? Yeah, I think that, we all have like, I mean, if you've been in a relationship for a long period of time, you have to figure out ways, not figure it out, but it just happens naturally. If you're in the relationship for a while, you rediscover the love in different ways, and you kind of see people differently. And that my wife had done something fairly ridiculous. She was rapping a Big Sean lyric, and she didn't know that I could see her. So I was like, who the hell am I married to? Who is this girl? And so I wrote Fresh Eyes. Kelly from Glen Carbon. When you are in the car and one of your songs comes on the radio, do you keep it on and sing along, or play it cool and pretend not to care? Okay, this is a very important question. When I'm with someone else, it's a little awkward and fun. When I'm by myself, I love it. It's amazing. You put so much love and energy into something, and then when you're just out in the world and you hear the song like someone else who didn't create it or spend a bunch of time like tweaking it, you can hear it from different ears, and you go like, oh man, this is what everybody else is hearing. This is so cool. Elizabeth from Duluth. What do you love the most about writing your own music? I think it's a really special thing to get to try and connect through song to so many people. So, you know, just like the idea of just singing the song is half of it, writing it and going through the process of figuring out what you want to say and how you want to connect with other people, that is actually one of my favorite parts. It's very difficult and hard, but you know, I use this analogy a lot that Isaac, I think it was Isaac Newton wrote out what gravity was, and then everybody goes like, totally, gravity is happening to me all the time. And I think that is what good songwriting is. He's like writing out kind of a law of the universe emotionally. All right, what are your biggest pet peeves when the gas station attendant doesn't let you use the bathroom? Oh, you don't have a bathroom? You're lying. Okay. Megan from Boston, you're on tour with Gavin DeGraw. What's your favorite song of his? I like one of his songs called Run Every Time. Go check it out. It's really, really good. Tamara from Memphis, do you usually carry a lot of junk around your pockets, or do you travel light? I try to travel relatively light because it just makes it easier. Leslie from Winnipeg, will you be coming to Canada anytime soon? God, I hope so. I love Canada. Canada's amazing. Carrie from New London, what's your favorite TV show to watch and unwind with? Well, it was Game of Thrones, and now that's over. I just started Westworld, which I think is really, really good. HBO knows how to do it. Maxine from Lansing, how long does it usually take to record a song on an album? Usually, the writing of the song is the thing that takes the longest part, for me at least. Because you have to write, and a lot of times you have to write a lot to get things that you're singing to mean something to you. So that can take forever. But then recording it, probably, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks. Let's see here. I think that's it. Thank you so much, Romeo, for inviting me to do this. I hope I wasn't too long-winded. This is my first ever most requested live Ask Anything chat. It felt good for me. I hope it was good for you. Remember, my new song is called Fresh Eyes. Thanks for hanging on my tour bus, guys, and I will see you soon.